yatusiza weather yaffe n'agicyankana.
Ate batugambye nti enkuba egenda kutandika okutonya like seriously.
But it has been shining a lot.
Right?
Ne mu kyalo ebintu bikalu.
Ate kiri mu kyalo bannange kibi nnyo ate mu kyalo kibi kubanga tugamba olimo twadde mu kyalo over the weekend naye nga abantu bonna
wakalu. So it's high time.
Ngambye Fauzia yaleese omukisa olwatuleetera enkuba. Ayo ne tulina omalivu ttole oba Elvis atteremu amalivu. How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
Bites and cakes.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between bites and cakes?
With bites, like those other punching,
okay.
And then the cakes, like cakes, cupcakes, and all that.
The Fauzia go because
yeah,
you
I'm
bake?
gonna send you some. Yeah.
For real?
I was even supposed to acquire yesterday, and I didn't join.
Right on it today.
But I'll send you.
Okay,
next time, I think I'll surprise you on your show. One of those.
Next week, a birthday, and
really?
Yes.
But first send me the date on WhatsApp.
9th of September.
Send me the date.
I'm going to send it. I'm Fauzia in
okay.
So 9th September is my birthday. Yeah,
September.
How have you been?
I'm okay.
Abana
balungi. The first born agaza ku uni.
Can you imagine? Omwana gwe bazadde Jojo.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing you going to talk.
I know.
Man, I guess at university already.
Yeah.
You have only 2, right?
You have 2 girls.
What are you coaching now?
Ruth, abange bonna wabantera wow.
But
you know what I went through. You know my issues.
But we thank God.
Yeah.
And they are healthy.
They are healthy. So pushing a katonda. Because when I get pregnant, it's a whole story altogether. No piece for 9 months. Every insulin.
It is not easy.
It is not at all.
The morning sickness, even naturally. I know wow.
So it's crazy. So I'm with those. I'm like, I got a clot sometime on my second pregnancy. So I lost the baby. Then I clot. So they were even scared. So I lost the baby, but then I went on treatment. So after that, taking care of you. We know so heparin for the 9 months when you're pregnant. Anything can happen. You get a small cut, you bleed indefinitely. It is not
crazy.
Easy.
And you can okuzala or no bleeding.
I know. They're not supposed to wait for it to go full time.
Exactly.
Blood thinners like a week before.
Yes.
So it is. Babera your life
kati ng'omusomesa ng'aveeringa akkubira omwana bw'atyo olw'okubeera bw'atatambulira ku tray
naye ate tojja mulekayo nooneke
right.
Yeah, I discipline naye era naye nako kakimanyi mami is tough because at the end of the day tewali ajja kumukubeerera naye ng'alina empisembe kasita katonda aba yamukuwa n'omwebaza the rest you have to do the right thing.
Fauzia oba n'okuzannya kuno manya stage ezitukoonakona bintu ziklots zizina kuba nga ziva ku stage ate gwe nga oli wa kibuli stage.
I don't know. Nasoka kugwa. Nasoka kutripinga. Then I got that clot. Iranga tuli ku stage, you know those things a bit hectic. By then, these days it's okay.
I know.
Those days. It was crazy. You can't sell again a bat.
Sabula. It
took someone with passion.
Right.
Yeah.
Nga nti waliwo kappa kali awo tikakuwintayisinga kakuleete but it was love.
It was love for the art.
Pure love. Ekita kyaliwo kati
enaku zino abaana omanyi kati industry eri monetized right now, so everyone is looking at the paper waliwo set generic of recent abaana tobanyumiza. They want their money. Nerulingo gamba ne bwe mutansasula.
Ze kasitambira ku stage. Kasitambira parole. Yali nyo nelita ku radio. Baba nanywa amazzi.
Kati bakimanyi it's give and take.
Yeah.
Mteka wali talent yange give me my
exactly.
In my mind nasimanyi oba tunaddamu okubreedinga abantu nga abaliwo then. Bagenda kuba shallow because ebitutekinze on being kati jukira celebrity life ya kati you have to have
exactly
those material things like the
no kwa motoka no kuba ne iPhone 14 Pro Max olina okubanga lweyamba toluddamu
kati
tomunyumiza ffe betwalingako
munyumizeeyo mbwa ngenda kutambula ngenda ku theatre kubigere
kudiru ki naye tuli haso nsule ku stage how tuli ekikomando
nze siri mulekwa
kyayo tuli kyayigira kagati kudiru ki tugenda kuzanya wa tusulewa tugenda mu byalo siva Kampala nze sigenda mu byalo
era ebyo trips ze batubanga 10 days kubigambani so kubuzangina kusula wa
nena twasulanga mu hoteli bannange atavudde wala seriously twakolanga ate ekikwafu kyobalaba kati bafani tebakyanyumira theatre nga baginyumirwanga luli
badduse
right
because ekiri ekyaliwo original ekikyaliwo byakwekwasa kati
anti Moses Matovu agamba nti popcorn music kaliza ne theatre nayo yingiramu popcorn acting
I know
ebintu bikyukidde ddala wekingiro kya art
nze nyizo gamba me have been an artist okuva mu buto bwange let me say because even somero music festivals nabiranga wali mu maaso nnyo nno dance music drama nenga acting simwagala bulungi mu byokusomero nga njaga nnyo music
art teacher avuma
no acting. They thought I was talented, but me, I didn't have love for acting. Eranga ne Rose wazipa manyoko okuzidojinga. Then nebagamba okay nokola role no pyampaka. Nengena am secondary still ngambera mwezo drama good groups and which. So mu vacation ngabo nobera onti mu high school akwanga kana ina group agita rhythm creators notuli wala we used to write songs, cut and raise for the functions at school. Netutandika kwandika enyimba zaffe nze nali nafadda nga mpandika kati netutandika netugamba we need to do something with our talent kati mu vacation I was like I need to go somewhere nengezaako okutandika okunoonya waawe ntandikira my music career olaba ebiseera byaba Shanks VVD nga bakola ku CBS Momentum Summer nengendako ku CBS Shanks VVD nampa tracks okukolerako biki but it was slowing down obitegere ebyo ebintu komawo oluno komawo bweruti
bazonza
kati Ebonies bali bakafulumya studio bali bakagikola there was that guy called Prince Juko nga ayimba be bakola video I was like what they're the ones who did this video nengenda nga omanyi ekitunga kikukushinga n'ennumba
nga
manyi kyoyagala nengenda ku Visa Studios ani gwe nsanga the late Fred
Kunya salasala
oyo nampita Fauzia
yali akumanyi
no sorry nampita muwala ki amanyako gwandi biki ku reception ki oze kukola ki ne mugamba nze kuyimba njagala okuyimba biki sure tugende mu studio bakutesting nantwalira nalina olukisakisa nze nga mpitawo mu nzigi just like that nantwala mu studio ne bakola voice testing nakamba ojjako mawenca kati banfuluma laba nakawundi. By then Nakawunde was like a goddess.
I know. That's like Matuga.
I was like Nakawunde nenga mbera starstruck. Simanyi kugenda kutomera muntu so. Frizinga nembera one smiling. I talked to her bichi. Ebanga nkome wencha. I went back that day and the day after. Before I knew it, bands of them telling I used to write raps. Nintandiko quite raps and steka mu nyimba za Ebonies.
Raps. Why raps?
Because I was a tomboy, tomboy. So I used to love rap. Talk about TLC. Now I'm telling TLC, but Brad, you know, but Missy Elliott. So I used to love rap. Now take if I knew it, I'm some studio, create a remixes. Before I knew it, Bangai parking and Togena Munyonyo Mulusidika. Nesa Sirika Zibabiranganas.
Kati nawe olusirika olutegeera mukazi waffe
omwandiisi
wa rap bakutuka mu lusirika mami akukkiriza okuzannya daddy
yali mbeera ne sister wange Namasuba Mariam
kyangu
yali muzibu yali very hard naye she loved drama so much yalabanga ba Abe Mukiibi yagendanga mu Pride Theatre Bat Valley ng'alaba emizannyo gyabwe gyonna kati ne mugamba muvaako bale njagala ngenda kubako chenkola with my art which katona ku VCO bali banetaaga mo nembagamba desa mu sabe
ayo yalinga trick yokka
Dr. Bosa ne Mama Nak
ne beesitula
ne beesitula ne bagenda n'amasiba ne bansabayo wasita. She could not say no. Just having Dr. Bosa and Mama Nak enter the house like this.
Nasula Mariam Ndagiri, Ashraf Semogere, Abbe Muchief, ne bajja ne bansabe wa Mzee Kalibala. Era sola gaana. Era bugambe mbamukwasizza.
Mwana wange.
Awo basanyo.
I know.
And I can imagine.
So that was my case. Dr. Bosa Mama Nak. They came ne bansabayo ne bansikiriza n'engenda n'enta. That's how I entered Katemba, by the way. We went to Munyonyo n'endojinga party gye baali bampa n'ebigaana ngamba omutwe gunnuma nakululamba ne bampa. I don't want. Nenga ebijja ku music. I just, get up and do it. Kati bwento when natandika drama.
I remember the first time when nakulaba ku stage nagamba, oh my God, who is she? But I'm going ekibuli ng'ojja nga naba alien skin mu mukazi nengamba nange ng'abwera kubasama. That oli mubi. Omanyi ne party gye bakuwa character n'ogyambala n'ogitulamu bulungi.
Yali comfort zone.
My God. Yali guni yasookera ddala.
My good yali the boss. Kati the boss nali lady. Kati nga byakwekaka ne balina okunjigiza okola catwalk.
Yes, oli mutwe mu boy ba.
Sabrina ng'atula ano n'akachai nga Fuzi go. Come back. Go. Kati nga okola gwa kutambula ne heels from morning.
Gwava mu boots mu sneakers oli mu heels kati.
It was crazy. Naye nga sina kyakukola olina okucycling up ne mannerisms, which lady, the way you carry yourself, how you do things. Naye ne bajja bampa Start Trouble later.
Start Trouble, eyo.
That was a banger.
Eyo.
Start Trouble was my comfort zone. Muvuge bikes, yambala mutukome.
Nakamankabe oyo tumwala tumubbeyo.
What did he say?
Nagamba, Katenda atusibye. Atusiba. Ate kwa mwoyo mkusayinisa na contract bingi atusibye. Panange unagamba huishi. Nagamba ye Fauzia. Omwate ukubanywa enjago oyo. Okusinza kweli character.
Nze ndo ndimsema atatanywa mwenge.
Wow.
I've never even tasted alcohol. It's just that, that vibe job olina munda, and I've carried on that vibe by the Parker now. Me, I call myself young at heart. And when I see you presenting Bichi, I'm like, yo. It is what keeps us going. People don't know, by the way.
Yes.
It is the secret to being happy. Because enough trouble.
Yes.
But you keep yourself happy, your spirit high. You will maneuver in this world, I'm telling you.
That small girl always comes out.
Yeah.
And
if you fall in love with someone who suppresses that, so you need a partner who brings that out.
Yes, out of you. Yes. Yeah. So kat partner ogwe yakutegeera.
Yeah, obera no muntu nga
muzanyi wa Katemba.
My private life is my private. That's how I've survived.
No,
I'm just saying, like, I know. You need that going to keep you alive.
True, so true. Era kasola ngo mutanese okuzibikira mu box omwino okula nokola ki ekivamo
era buli lwobera nga owulira toli yourself omanya you're dying slowly naye kati nze buli lwenkulaba mmanya nti Ruth is happy. There's some things byolaba omuntu byakola n'omanya
munaye batuyita ba vampire nawe bakuteeka ku list.
Don't worry, vampires are here to stay. Nature, we are entertainers.
Yes.
Even at 100 we can entertain because actors mujja kwetagwa emyaka 8 ow'ensanvu so ffe tubeera tu transitioning out.
Tula mama Naka bwe yali era bali beetaaga ng'omuntu akoze eki omuntu akatema omuntu ngalowooza bosa yebbaawo
ekyo nakimanyira kati Ruth, there's nothing I can do about it. Okujawa ntandika ekipande nange
si yeye Sam bagenda si yebbaawo wange
kati Rose tubadde tujja tufuna like throughout the years it has been me and him bulaja mukazi wa bosa it has to be series zonna it has to be it's only in urban life we tubadde tuzannyako ebintu ebyenjawulo nga ye mulala nange ndi mulala
nendo zange tebibanyumira
binyuma kuba boyina okukyusaako ozanya nnyo n'omuntu n'omumanyira no matter this is how he's going to react to this is what he's going to say wano wali kati buli lw'okyusaamu naawe kiba kikuyamba.
But I think it's a good thing okuba ngwena omuntu gw'ozanya nga partner omumanyi
it's good
njoka eno ajja gibaka bulungi.
Of course definitely that's right.
So muzanyo ki gwasinga okukolera?
Nze omuzanyo gwasinga okunkolera sisobola it was Start Trouble because it's what made me That's when I started getting media attention, getting interviews from journalists and people talking about my name. Ne articles zange zonezo mawulire ojja kulanga it was the very first show when nafunira attention. But the show that I enjoyed most was Wheelchair. When I decided to change character in Zanyangom, Nigeria, it was very interesting. That show, Umaninga Bakwade free character, you can say whatever you want, however you want. It was Wheelchair. It's one of the most interesting plays I've ever done.
Pushing like a chikuamani like book stage. Kubanga Fauzia wotuka ku stage. Obanga omuntu eyase Fauzia omulala bwati.
Ninsinga gwe
nze kulaba.
Like you don't know, like means okucha attributing a cool audience first of all, because of where wings before you go on stage. No so customer
no
audience,
no
audience, and it is so lively. I can't let them down. Then the other thing, your team players, if someone then why would you go on stage? No, watch someone. So you're not keeping a pace and even take it on a higher level. So it's always like you pick up the energy from the people you're acting with, and then the audience, and then you're like, I can't do anything less than what is expected of me. So ogenda wali nawe nga Beyonce wagamba wagenda ku stage Sasha Fierce ngavayo. So that's the same thing with us. Otuka ku stage ekigamba no kati oyina kubeera kyambala before I go on stage saagala kudduka mu line yange netera okutuka queue yange otula
noyingira mu character
no bakola makeup you sit and psych up.
Ede twalabanga batufuga kwanzika abenga bitu actually Mariam tulako wansi feeling a character yingira mu character nyumi yako n'omuntu ogogero nga batufugiriza n'abaana bakitula wamu n'abavuka batufugiriza naye bwe naleko kimanyira kyanyamba ngoyingira character.
I'm telling you these days kati so tugenda tunabana abapya abazine bajoyinga Ebonies you used to join ne bakutuza katebe for like a month. You don't do anything. You be around, you
probation,
eat food. Yeah, like probation or 2 days. Teba kwa wadenti itaonga toyogera. So omuntu yagena otuka ku stage.
Nga you're ready.
Nga valuing a part. You're ready. You can't even afford to mess up. But right now we get abana they don't value things because they find it so easy. So
are you trying to give those values kubana kati abayine because kati wetulamu Ebonies tokwanga gwali mukakati
Mariam Bukenya,
exactly. So kati abajja ne bayingira.
We try our best because we get sessions and talk to them. Naye even this generation we have right now, balina ekintu ekiba pushing. Abasinga tebatera kuwuliriza ngo bagamba ebigambo. Bamala kwekona. Someone told me this. Tuba guiding along the way. It will never be the same.
I know.
It will never be the same.
Balabanga gwa ino lugezi but you're trying omufula gwe kyotuseeko. Ena banga gwa mutekako nnyo ekibuli.
Atera sometimes toyaga nnyo kubeera asset.
Right. True.
It so happens that abana bampulirira, I don't know. It's a gift. So when I talk to someone about something, they actually listen. Ate when ndabangolya ina talent, nzija ne mugamba the good they have. Ne mugamba no, you're very good at this thing. To make sure tochinyigiriza kijeyo kyongeremu amaanyi ojja kubeera better.
Kati abantu abasinga bala ati Ebonies abantu abasinga bakole bukozi. But you are different. Wali so natural. How did you manage to stay natural? Ate nga mwenna mubeera ku stage yemu like rehearsals ezimu director yomu writer yomu kokanti no oli bamugamba tambula bisigere bisatu gamba hello tambula gamba ngwe ekitegeera but for you ngola nti no omubiri gwonna gulivinga ekintu kyokola
kati oyingira ati on one thing I know is that I can't be Ruth.
No,
I cannot be Mariam Ndagiri.
No,
I can't be Victoria.
No.
Buli omwa ine chimwawula kumulala. Kati sijja kunyiga kalibala ngogenze n'okupa audience ne baseka eyo gift ogirina bwe mbasi girina sijikayanira. So nze we mbampa ekitundu ndowooza ku qualities zange z'emmanyi, my strong qualities eri abantu. Audience zange zinjagala coach kino ne kino. I keep that in mind. Even when they give me a role, I'm like, ngenda spicing up until ebeere Fauzia's role. so that when Ruth is there, I'm acting alongside Victoria Nakabye Ruth.
Yes.
So I don't get jealous, but I manage to worry about Chebanjagala. So I capitalize on that. Thank you.
Entalo mu bakyala mu theater. Twabanga nazo. Ate nga Ebonies omusinga abakyala. Abakyala bangi.
Entalo ezo tosobola kuzijjawo.
Right.
Mu society now wali nti abantu bakuŋŋaana. Tosobola kujjamu ezo entalo naye abantu olina okusooka okumanya gwe gwani. Era bwe nagenze mu Ebonies njagalamu ki ekintu ttemu. Bw'omanya kino kyekikututte concentrating ku bintu ebikututte naye era ojja kusanga abantu nga beerumangana kuva ku makya obudde ne buziba era emisango gibaawo. Kati edda twalinanga mama Naaka nga kyaliwo ng'alinga nga senior woman lady yalinga senior lady gye tutwala bundi zaffe ng'abawala bwe kisukkako production team neetuka ne bakyogerako kasita kinterferinga with your work ng'ekyo kyetaaga intervention y'abakulu. Bwe kiba tekinterfering with your work eno mama Naaka nga so kihandulinga oba naffe abamu mwalingamu abaali batusingako bannakawunde ba Sabrina nga basobola okukihandulinga ku level yaabwe. Kati naawe bw'ogendaawo okulangusa ate olina osobola okuyamba abaana baki abato naye ezo zo zibeeramu n'okwekuba. N'okwekuba kubeeramu.
Mwatugambye ku kikonde? Ewaffe twatugamba ku kikonde naye nga
when I Naaka Jackson, there was a girl, I won't mention her name, like she made it so hard for me. It's not gonna be befriending her. And then people are like, Fauzia befriending Zoyo Mwala,
you end in tears.
She was a toxic person. So toxic to the extent that group yonna took it senanga blimwaga bananga akana so net falling out. My dear.
Akana ke kagwe oba yoli.
Kali. Then we fell out with her and she made my life a living hell. To the extent that twalwana. That it was my last fight ever in life because me when I was growing up, I grew up with boys in Oxinga.
That is why.
So wherever they would go.
Now, Mopida.
Ate nga mbazibira ebintu byabwe bakoze kino sijja kwogera. So that's how they trusted me nga bantwala wherever they would go. Kati that chick we fought, it was my very last fight. Name even in primary nali mulwanyi nga nze you cross my line
zinaina nga sala wano kyune ko kyuli obukambwe
you too
nzama kumera mabeere kasana mere bere bankuba ku bere nga ngabiruma saddamu nekola omulenzi bwonkwanye bana kuwunyisizaako dda sala wano.
Imagine a pretty chick
ngamba nakuwa nali chabi dali kinene amatama gange mangi
but still pretty.
So kyekyasiga ngo batabulanga abantu mu Gondi mu Ebonies.
You never even to be able like can come from anywhere. Costume ate yange bano bakyusa dance routine tebangambye those things gundi ayagala noli bankwano nze
kaze mbadde mwagala onansoseeyo
those things tebisobola kuggwawo. That was my very last fight by the way. Wow.
Ate bino ebyokuteeka ku kasti efe abaana banyigiragala mama era bakalibala balina okussaako munange mama era kalibala asobola ku posta era kalibala ayinza okubulamu
category onali costarring goli stars wani featuring
nojja boti rehearsals atuuse mama mu mwaka tebe munange ate afune waatula munange wajja tugoba mu rehearsals mama byabanga yebyo
be babi create bibeera up to now you just know abantu bebam we evolve but waliwo ebitufuula abantu. Yeah, those are some of the things that
kati mu Ebonies eringa ne class mulinya n'ennyonyi fe twalinyanga nnyonyi
kati nenezo ennyonyi zonnyini abatagenze they will talk.
I know
abatagenze they will talk. There was a time when mulinya ennyonyi abalala bagendera ku flight ndala abalala eyo nabyo bigamba ze bantadde ku Kenya bantadde ku Emirates kijja kitya. Oh my goodness.
Ono costume yono nga nnungi nnyo ku yange lwaki eyo oli nnungi ku yange.
There was a time when baali batadde ku nnyonyi we were going try to gonna UK kati economy yali ejjudde nenga business class ekyalimu ebifo so they topped up some of us aba senior actors and actresses ne tugenda business class abali mu economy bigambo
nange nalina okwogerawo lwaki nagogenda mu business
but naye bwoba ogenda topping up for your artists bani bwolina okutopping up bagende business class
of course
you're senior actors of course but people will talk no matter what. I'm telling you.
N'omusaala no tafuna okufuna omusaala nabagamba naye koti gundi ono asaamu abaani asinga okubeera active biki ekyo nga kiyombya lwaki ono yalira ku lisiti y'abafuna lwaki ono yadda ku gundi
everywhere people can peep on other people's salaries kati oli n'ategera z'ofuna agenda lusaasanya how can so and so get more money than me but nange kijja kitya gwe
naye kati gwe Fauzia tewabonabonera mu art because kati gwasanga already group weeri naye kati fefe twatandika Afri Talents so nga musooka ne mukolera obwereere because kyeka ne audience mwasikanga nsike kati basobola bagamba leero tewali kasa tunywedde caayi tewali naye kati gwe wafuna ku musaala
nze natandikira ku musaala but things were okay
mama
things were okay then even when they gave me my first salary I didn't know it was even salary because then nali ngenze kunyumirwa ku nurturing a talent yaye kuyimba. But there was a time nga bampita bagamba gende wa cashier. Cashier yatuuka nampa emitwalo 10. Nali muvaaka senior six ampa emitwalo 10 ne mubuuza zino ssente zaaki. Nangamba abakwadde you're talking of appreciation because obadde mu studio for like a month oli wano. Nga ekiki shopping
kiwakola mu
nothing else.
Nkofiira jeans t-shirts sneakers
Definitely. Wow. Since I see Sasukao, but I was so happy. Then to get payroll. So for to get payroll ever since. This has been. I think that's why. But then do the namunye banga then because it has been a job.
How many years now?
From the Saka job gerako. Feel so. That's who know me.
Right?
Can I not thank 20 years of Fauzia? That has been I've spent my whole youth
mu theatre sweetheart fenna abana bona mbazalide mu theatre yes fenna
era bali abalinda tuzalenga ba Nicki Minaj wa Uganda ojja kufa nga tozadde so ogenda n'okiyingira
amagere gaffe gonna gattutu gonna gagemekedde mu theatre
by the way nayingira you wouldn't even see my boobs.
I know
Nganinga
Kalenzi
flat everywhere, no curves whatsoever. No curves.
Atenda akubanja ogeze amabeere akabina Fauzia wafuna akubanja yakulisiza tolina bintu watandika ddi okufuuka omuwala
kasita nayingira Ebonies ne batandika ebyokukocha like every role n'okimanya nti buli role yeetaagisa different approach bwemba ogenda kuzanya nga muyaye ogenda kwambala empalo zisaze olulimi lugenda kukyuka entambula egenda kukyuka ogenda kuba lady olina okuba osobola okutambuza hiyo olina okuba osobola okwogera with sophisticated language olina okuba even your mannerisms and whatever if you're going to be a tomboy buli kimu kati nze nafuna chance like bampa nnyo roles ezawukana I never acted the same thing like nakyukanga kati nemmanya nina okuba versatile. So bwembanja nga nzijayo gamboots zaawo nga nzijayo ebikola byeyo character nga njiyingira nga tuzanya. I think ekyo kimu ku bintu abantu bye basinga okunjagalako why I can switch from one character to the other. Kati then when you get a family,
yes,
you give birth,
right?
Those kids,
yeah,
supposed to have a mother,
yeah,
they're looking up to you. So waliwo byolina okusuula
atenga bawala
bawala kati you have to be there for them jukira bakutunuulidde kati olina okushaping up nogaa naye omanyi Fauzia nkuze kino tekikyasoboka kiri tekikyasoboka kankite nina okwata okukola ki kukyusaamu
naye okwaba kunyumirwa
nze ba kids I make them my friends
kubanga omanyi lwaki olina that small girl inside you sometimes kavaayoko so banyumira nabalabanga mami tali wala nnyo nabo
I try
mukama
and it's the best way to go because we have little time with these kids. Time you're not joining nabo, make them your friends so that they can tell you what they're thinking. Then mami wuyo she's going through stuff, she's not telling you. I know they're not asking you for opinion, they're going to someone else. ekyo sikyagala. So with my kids I make them my friends so that bambuulira kyekiriwo ate tubonga kati ne bwaba kyangamba ekiri sensitive sikireactinga kwa nkitekinga so then this then that before you know it she's telling you everything
opening up
maybe no mbotedeko serious money for some
muli money nnyo
you miss out on a lot.
Thank you abaana basinza okwonoonekerawo naye omuntu atandika that Fauzia I love you oba you were friends before.
We were friends before.
That is why.
We were friends before. Yeah. Like omayo omuntu gwobera naye naye nga akumanyi inside out. So tewali kyebagenda kwogerako kyakulimba. They know you. Bakubina abantu abatusanga kati nga Ruth bakusanga tamanyi background yo they know nothing. Nawe n'omufunira character gy'omuteerako nagamba Ruth ali what nenga tomanyi the real her.
Nze ndi muntu waagala mizannyo zannyo tekanye omuntu ali playful ali ajokinga sakanye omuntu ali serious buli kimu nakitwala nga kiri so omalako eja Yesu.
I know someone you can joke with you laugh with.
When I say sorry kite tudde ku kiddako niwe nakibeerako nakiyimba nakyo tudde bwotyo nakyo tabula bwotyo
nogamba genda onoonye atambula byeyagala
right
at once. Naye they find you the way you are and they want to change.
Yo wange olina omusajja akusanga mu theatre nagamba va mu kuzannya va mu katemba.
We have friends abayita mu bintu bwe they tell you sajja yansanga nkola kiro nangamba tugenda kuddayo togenda kukola genda kubeera wakaso you like oyo akwagala
okitegedde aba ayagala okyuke for him so si era kukyuka for you.
Lwaki togenda naafuna omukyuse atwaleta napaketi gyayagala
sobola banze nasawula njagala edda mu katemba kagamba nga ontegeera
omuntu ategeera ate akumanyi wajoovu
ate nga faani wange yakubanga engalo
I know
oluyingira nga bannange osasudde mmeka
kati akulabira bwereere
nga sira mu costume.
I know
ema omwana nzaddemu oyo.
You have beautiful babies. After I don't Ruth, you have they're so cute.
Mukama abakuwadde.
But a good thing I like about you, you're on only celebrity, but oyawula oblambo obwewaka from what you are because sometimes when we give people too much, ate mwe bava ne bakola ne batuhant like publicly, so you never find you don't overflash your.
How have you managed okusigala ng'oli?
Because I want my people to have privacy. I only when it's really called for, but not like this is how we had breakfast. Slaying with the bears. My baby's learning how to walk one nage. So I'm like,
celebrity.
That those people enjoy doing that. I'm a private person. I think it's what I should say. I'm so private. Masagala nyo kuchitiriza. Nature nebintu bya over displaying one of your being chankalanya obongo. Like I don't know how to give away too much. I want to be there, but then I don't want to be there so much.
Ina mukwano kyana gwe.
He's Fauzia no mukwano.
Nawe ina mukwano butirikanga mazzi.
By the way, nze what you see is what you get. The sina makona. If I've loved you and I've liked you, I will show. Then there's someone who comes that they like you, vibing, you're not on the same wavelength, and you're like, I don't think this relationship is healthy. So you try to keep them at bay. You don't go so far with them, like in terms of bonding or
wasting a time
in each other's space.
I know, right?
But when we see each other,
I think we have the same character.
All of them, like, so abayo balinga omuka oyo is not your type of friend.
Katinya 6 wakoma.
Nagenda ku university Makere nga bampadde BA economics because nakola bulungi. Nentandika okusoma nga bwe nkolamu Ebonies naye ebisira bya trips. The
boss yatambula
tugenda ensi yonna kugimalako
mwatambula
ogenda okuddayo bakoze coursework bamuddayo tests bazikoze
retake
saalina na retake nasoma same stage
nasaba dedia
ne nsaba dedia. Actually I just dropped out ngeno mfuse too busy, you know, time to worry ate I'm doing something that I love. Ne along the way oza satukanga mpu ndi inadequate ngandi inadequate. I have to go back to school. Nengenda enrolling actually I was in theater nali ku show mu La Bonita, and there's a friend of mine who was lecturing at KIU and acting with us. She was called Carol. Bali balina be batudde nabo, some lecturers and all that nga balaba show. Kati there was a gentleman called, in fact bamwita Honorable Abbas Agaba. He's an honorable now. Yatule nagamba omwana oyo yakoma mu level ky'okusoma. Carol namugamba, I think form 6. Now would she want to go back and pursue a degree? Carol namuganja mubuuzaako tulabe. So Carol came and asked me. Now there's a guy what na yagamba one yagamba name ga Carol. I've always wanted to go back to school. Now then namugamba na ne bangamba kamwereze papula za admission agenda akole gundi KIU. So now Carol nanditira papula is admission nezijuza nenzhandinga in KIU ne bampa journalism.
Wow.
Nentandika okusoma nga neewerera. Centers I went, I was working.
Of course.
It's working. I was tuition wange. By that time, even we were batandika okuchambulira ku radio. But journalists abatalina bipapula. So I happened to be there with Katongolo Mtongole, but he was nga KIU nga zeyo okusoma journalism, I think, to get a degree. So yali like over my third year and then captains. Then Mainja was also there studying. Ronald Mainja was studying something. So ne Gawaya Tegule naye yali alina bya studying. So nga nsanga ba journalists banjeyo. That's how I went back to school. Then graduating a degree in journalism. I'm already communicating to the masses using different avenues. People think I can do radio. I think I can do radio. So Jebiri fallback plan. Teddy Biakulemerera Fuzi bamugobye wano talina watandikira. So
theater
theater, because this is something I'm passionate about. I love to act for the people. You know that connection you have with the audience. Applauding, you put smiles on people's faces and like, yes.
But do you think theater chalinga ruli was the audience chatraba chechimo?
Yandi trabe chechimu nene content oba tulina muchusa.
Abamuziza nnyo ku TV.
I think so. Abantu bali kudduka mu theater, we need to bring them back. Omanyi kati even the social media platforms as well. Bantu bagala kuseka mangu. Kunyumirwa mangu. Tebalina budde. Agabuli rush scrolling in 2 seconds. There's something entertaining. So ne theater tulina okukyusa packaging zaffe ne tuziteeka ku bintu ebyappealingira abantu right now. Ojukidda theater influenced by the political trends ezaaliwo oba social trends ezaaliwo nga tubazanya kubiba affecting during that time. Nti bintu byawo mujawulira 30 years of bananas yali ku politics wansi bwe bibeera nti waliwo ekyaffecting abantu socially ndiwulira sirimu agira abantu kyekiri mu theater. So it is a mirror. Theater is a mirror of people's life eya bulijjo kati reflecting ekyo kye bali. So naffe tulina okuba nga tukola ebyo bye ba living at that moment. Tinoba okomezaho kekyema bigolino kipakaginga ngo balaga kati kino kiri historical. Tukireeta bwe tuti. So naffe tulina okumanya tulina ogendera with us changing trends, otherwise bantu bajja ziddukamu bazirekewo.
Do you think okubanga bannakawunde bavaamu mu Ebonies kya paving a way for you okubeera ng'oli recognized?
Definitely it was a blessing in disguise. We missed them because they paved way for us. Baliwo, they were big icons. Up to now nakawunde wakoma we Uganda. Audience ja commanding.
I know.
Naye bwe bavaawo, that is when abaali babaddako wansi we twavaayo ne batuteeka ku front, because twali tetulina choice but to come at the front ne batandika okunaturinga ffe abaliwo. So it was a blessing in disguise. Newankwadde tuba missing.
How is Rose?
Rose Kamya. She's okay. She's in the US.
Rose ngani?
Vicky.
I
know Nakawunde.
I know. Hawula ya muono na baba. Nakawunde. Neba nange production. Was on point. Kati theater like abaana bono bakkiriza okuyingira mulimu gwo.
Abaana bange when I see Chantal, she already plays the guitar, she writes music, and she also programs music. She can program songs now, called beats. She writes songs even at school when she was at King's College Budo. Yawandika olimba lwe performinga ku Thanksgiving yawe. Yeah. Kati already kimuli mu musaayi. Kati unlike abazadde bedda we twalwanisanga talking to tukikola, I try to nurture it as I guide her in these other academic areas. So omuleka nakihandolinga noabeera nti takimiisinga. So ajja kubeera oli akuba music kati she's at uni already mu hostel gyali yakwataganyeko nabakwano abamu bakuba gita balala bakuba piano they get their instruments together and play music.
You before Teja.
Last time I sent a video they are playing piano for she's playing the guitar, they're singing, and I'm like, that's life. Why not choosing a chona choosing them one decide zombie kusomeseza then kuleke then she at the end of the day is the child to decide.
Yes.
My deputy mu O level was called Mr. Senkumba. Yeah, chimanya nti nkoze katemba later on in life. So when I went back to visit, I was so disappointed in you.
Why?
Because you had a very nice accent. I was so disappointed in you. I thought I was raising a kadaga.
Nakora politics.
Yeah, like Manyinga. Because I was a student, I was a leader at school. Through my school days, I was a leader, head girl at some point, counselor, interact, vice president at some point. So people thought I was going to be the politician or Siri Mukambe as such, just that I know what I want. So muntu abakoze otherwise era tajja kunfuna bulungi, but Siri Mukambe. Siri, just that sometimes ku bantu atamanyi nvayo ng'omukambwe, but I'm just principled to change. Just
omwana yangamba mu trips mwagendangamu nga Fauzia buli kimu towel white, suka white, night white. Yanimba yanimba yangamba omuwala oyo ettawulo ya white, essuka pakinga za white, night eba ya white.
We used to spend like 10 days away from home. Your bed is that wali abusuzeemu bwebase zinesuka zange watching ena ku trip nensula ng'omunaku nga I have njagi zijjako.
Naye ate ekyatwewuunyisa nga essuuka za white, ettawulo ya white
era nga nze mbyoza
nga webaka ng'omugole.
Already kati waliwo twagenda nga waliwo lodgings nungi, babapangisizza hotels bulungi, babapangisizza bulungi lodges ne musula bulungi, ne waba we mwagenda nga even the good lodges are not there. Nga they are not there sometimes nga balina okukola makeshift gun ngoba mu hall mwe mwazanyidde. That's why we have to lay your bed.
Abantu ati abasinga ekigambo white towel bakitya
because they don't want to clean. The truth is nze ndi hands on mother. Era nze omuntu wange kati ng'omuwala nyamba abadde taliwo for 3 days, but I'm not going to cry. I'll bathe my kid, I'll bake them breakfast, I'll cook, I'll clean my house, I'll wash the dishes. Ate akomawo mulage nti wano badde tolongosawo bulungi. I did general cleaning while you were away. So nze saagala kubeerawo nsiringalo bunani baatukuza tukole emirimu waffe. So sirina budde buddawo ate this is not done. I do
banange kiki ekyo kyo house help kyo mize ekijjola gyolaba mu ba house helps ko kati bannange ono yampitirako bannange olwo media gye wange n'agamba ye tavaayo ng'enjuba tennavaayo ate enjuba temusooka alina okuvaayo ne mugamba mukama wange kati nze nkola morning show by 3:30 mwavudde ku mpewo kati nze nkusooka awaka njozeewo ebintu nsiimule nkole buli kimu tavaayo ng'enjuba kati ngobalina kuba wete tasobola kuvaayo kati enjuba tennajja erina okumusooka bwe yaŋŋamba n'agamba anti gano amateeka wammanga ge ganfuga nsi sivaayo ng'enjuba tennavaayo ate enjuba tensooka kuddayo
wagumwa
ne mugamba mukwana tosumulula tugende kiki yali akukozeyo housemaid
buli omu ajja bubwe. Nze ekyali kisinze, I hate kye bayita candle in my life. I remember when my firstborn ng'akyali muto, they brought me a maid. Naye omuntu yamuleeta yali relative. Kati omwana yali musirise, yali mulungi, yali yakabeerawo for like a week. kati ngenda okukomawo around saawa emu akawungeezi ng'oluggi baluzizaawo. Omanyi nga mukyasula mu 2-bedroom house bye tuli batoototo, oluggi aluzizaawo taliiwo. So muyita nga simulaba. Ngenda okuyingira nga musaaze gagenze, akutte kando yagikolezeza n'agiteeka mu kasonda, n'agituuzaawo. Like it was a plate. And my kid was mubuliri bwe mu net bulungi nnyo amubikiddemu bw'ati. She had left.
Oh my God.
I sat. Nempulira nga nengamba, what if something comes and knocks over the candle? Negwa ku net. Olaba, like up to now nina phobia ku candles.
I know.
Nkwata enyumba nengula ebitaala nenkwata bitooki nembiteekamu amanda nenkwata kisola lamp nenkiteekawo nemanya nti amasannyalaze bwe gaba gagenze ne bwe mba nga siriiwo or whatever, they can put this torch on, they can switch that light on, they can survive for hours nga sinaba kudda oba amasannyalaze nga tegannaba kudda. That is how bad I hate candles. Kyekyo omukozi kyeyali ankoze neŋŋamba, my goodness, abantu tebalina mitima.
I know.
That is why when I'm interviewing a new household, mugamba, when you get tired, tonduka, tell me.
Just let me know.
Ogende waka. Bowulira nga waliwo ebikukosa, tell me. Totawana kudduka. Era kati when okuva saddamu kufuna scenarios bwezityo omuntu yagenze. Era tukandanga, you tell me before like 2 months earlier ongambe auntie ngenda kukoleka mu October ngenda ntandika okunoonya omuntu gwe ngenda okuzzaawo nawe nga weetegeka. Era kati since then sinangamu okufuna buzibu anta ngamba auntie mu October mbadde njagala kulekerawo okukola because n'okutolabirira abaana balina fine. Then I look for someone muleka mutrainize n'omutraininga before she goes. Naye ng'ekyo kyo kyali kigenda kunsta.
Bannange abaana buli omu ajja mu ngeri yanga bw'okyogedde naye Fauzia ku makya eddoboozi oli wali okutya nga wakazuukuka.
Bubi nnyo.
Omuntu wakwata essimu agamba nsaba ku mukyala.
When you call someone atamanyi namba yagamba wangisebo.
Kikuyisa kitya?
I don't care.
Okukimanyira.
Because manchimanyi kati ate buno obudde buti kibi nnyo. Kati buyinza okusigala bwe buti paka when it warms up. Yeah, nena kimanyira.
Because kuyimba?
Not really. I was born like this actually. Mbangamba ne mbuto it was even worse. Bali bagenda kuntwala for an operation. Msamba China. Then they were like, Mumuleke.
Ati musobera wabeera nga tomboy. Kirowoozo kiri bwe kityo ate oyisa kirenzi abaana tebakwananga abawala.
No.
Like ebisiyaga.
Ejemizeejo. I don't think ebintu ebyo byali bivaayo nnyo.
Mula byalinga omwana kuyita fiya.
Mu single school.
As a mixed school. Niye omwana agamba oli fiya wange.
Muwala muno.
Naye wate nikoko ebigamba biki by'okola. Awo otegeera nti fiya kitegeeza fiance.
Oh, that's the whole thing. I was in a single school, but only in primary too. That side bantola mubabikiranga bebandabirira budini. So I used to hear that thing of fear. Fear people take care of others.
Tibe fear wange. Kati nze nange bakyogeranga nga fear. Kati nakitegeera oluvannyuma ti fear kitegeeza fiance.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Names and those are not coming off like a serious person. So I never got those kind of approaches. Atenze naberanga nya wali noise like wali tambula. So you would never find me mu bukukulu boy. Obutayina kitambula.
Natusiibula vakati boolekera abazadde especially abakyala abali hands on like you and even those young girls out there like abakutunuulidde abakwegomba plus otulire ku cake tuzifuna tutya.
Today I came dressed like this in this branded t-shirt with these bites and cakes. This is a hustle I started in lockdown rules. Like a center company to check out. Tandikanga hobby. Hey, I made these cupcakes. No, my lockdown in Chava. My dear, things had been
21 days for 21 days.
Thereafter. So this is how this company was born for these bites and cakes. Ojakusanga kumikutu jonna Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Nina WhatsApp business. The number is 0708 04064. 0708-040640. That's the WhatsApp number, 0708-040640. Kuliko ne catalog, you can look at the cakes we've done so far. We make cupcakes, we make daddies, we make cookies, we make birthday cakes, Kwanjula cakes. Era Ruth, I'm waiting. So, ogenda ku mukutu gwaffe Facebook tuli ku Instagram, Fuzzi's Bites and Cakes. So you just call that number to delivering at a fee, or depending on kwa jolly. Abenti ndaba ordering as far as Gayaza Road that side, and we deliver. So this is our company, Fuzzi's Bites and Cakes. Abazadde tetulina kuyigiriza abaana kusoma kokka bitabo. Twino bayigiriza emirimu gy'omutwe. Kati my girl already bakes with me.
Wow.
That one yagenze ku uni. No embassy when I'm doing other things, she can bake and
no mukyalo no bake from you mulaba. Era agamba mama we yayigira ku maama we okubakinga.
Yeah.
You get?
And now if you find the little one playing around the house, she's going to talk about flavors, vanilla flavor, do you want chocolate? That's her language.
Okay.
And that's what she's growing up. Mom, you don't want people to interfere in your business. You don't want people to help you in your business. You're being busy. So, Fuzzi's Bites and Cakes, tukola bulungi cakes ziwooma Ruth.
Your advice is
testimony.
Yeah, of course I will.
What testimony?
Okwanga abazadde tatulula bya kusoma byokka nti omwana somo kale n'ebitabo ne bibeerawo naye kano ka falling back to ne kabeerawo nako nti kale ebitabo bwaba bimaze naye ate alina n'omulimu ogw'omutwe
ekyo kikulu nnyo because most of the time tusomesa abaana ne bikoma mu bitabo and they do different things. Kalibala awasoma ki? What are you doing?
naye namawulire namu nengasoma
mawulire waddamu n'ogasoma naye kati before wasanga wasookayo okukola omulimu nga tunaba nagusomerera so tulina obbawa those skills nti omulimu ne bwe gwa teguleeta bulungi ssente ffe ebimu ebitukuumira kati mu katemba is because you have side hustles ti eri ssente buli ziba tezivaayo nnyo at least kano kakubeezaawo. Then another thing, I would like to talk about some shows coming up this September.
Yes.
Tulina what we call Screen Nights. This September, tulina Semagonja, another Semagonja experience at Theatre La Bonita nga 14 just before the battle. 14 agenda kuya mu Theatre La Bonita.
Battle side ki?
Naye nze side yange yamanyika dda Rose.
Bombi ne bakufaanana.
I love them both.
Yes.
But then I've been a Cindy's girl right from the beginning.
King herself.
The king herself, the she king. That's how I call her, the she king. King herself. I've always been Cindy's #1 fan. Okay. So I love Shiba. I love what she does. She represents the younger generation. I love her vibe. She's a good artist. She's one of the abana baliko right now. But she has hustled. Her story is not simple. Yeah. But just as Shiba ne Cindy naye ekintu akijje wala ate n'alemerako. Ate nga bamukubanya enkokola. Namukuba enkokola n'alemerako. And one thing I love about Cindy is she's real. She's so real. So the two girls sibalinaako obuzibu but I've always been
abakazi balwana.
No, they are making money. Right? They're going to hug after the show.
Singa babadde nga buli omu ali side we tuli ku Bativalo nali ku La Bonita. Ekyagadde kibi but on the same stage. But
within this
right
these few months right. That is a creative mind because they're both creative.
Yeah, exactly.
Single year battling abantu bade signing up for the battle. But the moment they signed up for that battle, chitegeza they are ready for anything that is coming their way.
Exactly.
And the Caribbeans jya kujemu eriso. Nga Cindy ali wali kati bamukuuma nga cha bulamu.
Ate chetuli eno kwa fani chetuli kati.
Anything that happens to Shiba now or Cindy. Chibeera kibi. Bateko kwa ina personal security kati. Nefe tujja kujja twejjemu amaaso. For them they are bagging their
millions. But I can't wait. So Screen Night wadogamba?
Yasuubi Semagonja. Yeah, 14th of September. Then Victoria Nakabuye Kawanda Bigambo. Kachapizo waffe. Bajja tucharginga copyright bajja kutusiba. So Kawanda Bigambo. Nga 10 October. 10 October Theatre La Bonita and Gudozana, you know how she can be on stage. So please come and support.
Actually, ngena munoonyako muchaze katubuulize Kawanda Bigambo. Kamunoonyeko. Actually, leero ndooza kamunoonyeko after here.
Yeah. Then there's a movie premiering this month. Simanyi wawalabye trailer. No. Bajita Maid of Honor.
Oh yeah, I did.
It's my first feature film. Despite the fact that I've been in the industry for so long. Maid of Honor.
I can't wait.
It has cast yayo nungi, story yayo nungi, by directing bulungi. I think it's going to be a nice movie.
Can't wait.
So it's premiering Kumaisha Magic this September. That's something that is also coming up. But I've really enjoyed you hosting me. I love you, my
so
fans.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ruth, for hosting me on your show.
Naye omukolo gwa ddi. Twala tulye ku mmere yo.
Ogulwa.
Engalo ndaba ziri njereere.
Engalo ziri njereere. Engalo
omwami agire namala kumala kugira gundi bites zinamala kugwamu.
Bites zinamala kugwamu. Tuchova ochimanyi nti bangi nnyo naye wali wagendeza nti balawyers tebambala bands zaabwe.
Lwaki?
I don't know. But I've noticed.
Oba za machines bayitamu nga bayingira mu court.
I don't think
so. Bale mbere bulungi bayi.